All right, guys, just wrapped up this 2024 Trailboss 1500. This one came to us out of Tennessee. This is the second one we've done for this customer. We did one for his son, and then we just finished this one up today. It's got the BDS 2.5-inch lift on it. They have two versions of this kit. They got the full coilover elite kit, and then they got the snap ring version, which is a strut replacement. It's a Fox 2.0 strut replacement for the front and the 2.0 shock in the rear. That's the version that we put on this one. We also did another one of these earlier this week, same color, but on a GMC AT4 out of Texas. I didn't get a chance to get a video on that one, but luckily did get a chance to do this one. We also did the factory 20-inch black wheels, 295/65/20 Nitto Grappler G3. This is the newest G3 that they just came out with. It's a very nice all-terrain tire. As you can see here, this kit's going to be a full suspension kit with upper control arms. You got your Fox struts. And some verbiage that you're going to see these called coilovers. They originally did call them coilovers, and they've slowly swapped the name over to a strut. Technically, it's a strut. Now, when you're doing this kit on an AT4 or Trailboss, you do have to use this preload spacer that you see here. This is something per our design that we have manufactured so that these struts will work on the AT4 and Trailboss. We make these in various heights, depending on which, if it's AT4 or a Trailboss or a diesel or a gas, or if it's a 4-cylinder, so that we make sure that the truck sits level. They also work on the non-AT4 Trailbosses. We have a thinner one that we use on those to make the standard suspension, just to ensure that it sits level as well. Sometimes I'll be about a 1/2 inch off or so, sometimes even more. Typically, we don't sell those individually. We just sell them with the kits themselves, just to make sure that the truck sits level, as you see here, and to make sure that to be able to use this kit on the Trailboss and AT4 packages. We don't have to step fully up to the elite system because there is quite a big price difference. As far as trimming goes, we had to trim just the inside corner of the mud flap here and just a little bit of the felt liner through here. And on the front, had to trim across the felt liner through here, nothing through here. And again, this is the 295/65, which is slightly taller than the 35. Can be up to about 1/2 inch taller than the 35, and slightly narrower. It's about 12 inches wide versus a standard 35 1250. But it does fill out the fenders just a little bit better. But if you're wanting the wider tire look, then I would go with the standard 35 1250. Ironically, the one that we did earlier this week was the same color, or almost the same color as this one. So I was wanting to try to get a video of them together, but with the storms coming in, that just didn't pan out like we wanted it to. As you can see here, we've got awesome suspension angles, tie rod, control arm, CV axle are all perfectly flat. Puts everything in a neutral position to keep from having any accelerated wear, and of course your best ride quality. This is going to ride night and day difference compared to something like a 2-inch leveling kit or an 1.5 inch leveling kit. Putting it back to flat angles it creates a better ride and wears much better. As you can see, the BDS 3-piece skid plate system. Now this one is the diesel, so it is going to have the shorter version of the skid plate. Give you a side look at this one. Turned out really nice. As I mentioned before, I really like the gray and black combo. I think the gray and black and the bright blue, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, with black accents on the Trailboss look really nice. As mentioned before, with the factory 20s, you don't have to run any wheel spacers with this kit. Now that's with the factory 20s or bigger. If you're running the factory 18s, you're going to have to run a pretty large wool spacer to get that to work, something like a 2-inch, which is why we typically don't see that option. He's also got the rough country steps that the customer installed. On the back, it's going to replace the factory 2-inch block, being a Trailboss, with a 3-inch block to net 1 inch of lift. You got your Fox 2.0 shocks, a couple brake line relocation brackets, and a bump stock extension. Really nice looking truck. On these lighter colors like this, the black accents on the hood scoop and the bumper and grill is really growing on me. Tell me what you guys think. Some guys love the hood scoop, some people don't. Leave in the comments if you prefer the hood scoop or you prefer to have it without it. One more look at the suspension angles. Give you a full view. All right, guys. I believe that's going to be all the details on this one. Just make sure you like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more.